So to get it off, you can see where I pried out the bezel on the bottom side. I found that my speedometer wasn't working. It had worked since I owned it. I've owned it for 20, 25, 30 years now. But when I put the cable in here and turned the shaft, it was seized inside of the speedometer. So just decided to go ahead and take it apart. I wanted to video that. Got a 14 millimeter little nut there and our clip. That's what holds it in place from the bottom. And then that releases this from the housing. That's where the festin bulb goes. The light comes straight out. But what I noticed was this is just opaque, so the whole thing lights up. Spring locks in the bulb. It has to be depressed and rotated. Once it's rotated, then it can come out. And this is the gear that was at the wheel. I did pull the other rally, and this is what we've got. The size that I ordered, I said it's very common, and it does fit the rally. This is the smaller square, and this is a larger square. So then I want to just kind of take this apart real quick. All that you have to do is take these two screws out, right here and right here. Now when you pull it off, you want to be careful and separate the magnet from the metal dome. This is the magnet, and this little dome here, that's what spins the speedometer. I'm going to go ahead and pull this gear out. That's what turns the odometer. But this little spring, the way that it works is as the magnet is turning, it just spins it around, and the friction on the magnet makes it go so far. Here's the other gear. So we've got two gear pieces. This white one appears to be a plastic, and then this one appears to be metal. It's attracted to the magnet. And then this is the shaft. The cable comes in here, connects with the square, gets tightened up by what's on the cable. And then that's where this turns, turning each of the subsequent gears. I did not try to, I don't think I want to, pull off. You can see the little white pieces here. Looks like that's how you pull the plastic surrounding housing to it. I didn't pull it apart any further than this. I didn't know how to get it apart. I did pull on this. I tried to push from the inside. Nothing seemed to move it, but it looks like it very well may be the retainer. I think there's got to be a bearing on this thing too. I think it's critical that this stays dry. I didn't notice any lubrication in here. I think that would only collect dust and then eventually build up and cause damage. I'll go ahead and start putting it back together. The flat gears go next to the spiral ones. And you see it's got a little catch down here on this end where it rests, and then also one here on the metal side. And then this shaft goes right into there. Now this one, again, support that metal piece so it doesn't go crazy. That shaft goes in here, and that's going to help us get it aligned. There it lines up. It all snugs together. Okay. And then we're ready to put the screws back on. So the odometer and the speedometer are completely disassociated. They're not. The magnet turns the speedometer. The gears turn the odometer. I don't know how much of a struggle it's going to be to get the bezel back on. I do see that they sell those, independently. Everybody that I ever have known, the only thing they ever did with Speedos is send them off to Speedo King. I know he knows what he's doing. He does great work. I just had this one broken and thought I'd open it up and play with it. I'm just trying to demystify it for myself, as well as maybe some others. See if we can't keep more of them out there working.